Today we're going to be reviewing yet another light. This one is sent to me by Viltrox. It's their 500T Edgelight. But first, what is an Edgelight? So rather than having a bunch of LEDs pointing directly at you, an Edgelight has LEDs on the edge, which lights up this 10-inch panel, and that is what is actually illuminating your subject. So overall, you get a softer quality of light, but in a much smaller form factor. Now, the only problem is you do lose a little bit of output rather than just having LEDs directly at you. And I think you want to have it much closer if you are planning to use this as a key light, because you're going to get more output and you're going to get a softer quality of light. But if you're not using that as a key, it actually works extremely well as a fill or background light like I'm doing right now. But perhaps my favorite way to use this LED light is as a practical like I'm doing right now. Because of its circular shape, it adds a lot of interest into the background of your videos. And that round shape also treats itself very well as an eye light because it will actually reflect a circular, natural looking eye light. Now the question you might be asking yourself is, why do you want an edge light? Well, if you're looking for a softer quality of light, but also keeping a very small compact size, and you can easily move them around and position them in small spaces. So this light has some pretty handy features like the adjustable color temperature from 3300 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin. And I actually, like right now, I'm using the warmer color temperature because it adds a little bit more color contrast in these videos. A couple ways you can actually power this light. The first is being with Sony NP-F style batteries. So if you have a ton of those laying around, you're in good shape. But you can also power this with the wall. So for a YouTube setup or a studio setup, you can just plug it in, and that way you don't have to worry about the power. Unfortunately, when you plug this into the wall, it does not charge the Sony NP-F battery when it is plugged in. So do keep that in mind. That is one small negative. So I like the quality coming from this light, but in terms of build quality, it is made of plastic, so it's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Also keep in mind that the bigger Sony 970 batteries is a little bit too heavy for this light, so it's not really balanced super well. You can plug it in, but I had this happen a few times.
Ooh, that's not good.
So overall, this is a very handy, versatile light, and it's inexpensive as well. It's really cool to see these different lights coming out cheaper and cheaper, but also keeping their quality. If you are into lighting and you want to watch more videos about lighting, then make sure to click this playlist and there will be a bunch of my videos talking about light. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to stay tuned and click that subscribe button.